In this video, we're going to be doing some upgrades for the Tiger Shark gunship. And additionally, a new setup for it. And I figure this would be a good time to get Omega Squad and the Shadow Arc Troopers involved. And I think they'll look good with this. So what we're upgrading is finally going to be adding these bubble turrets. Every now and then, I do pick up an additional clone pilot from this era, and I do have a whole collection of them now at this point. I plan to do the same for the Naboo Senator gunship as well. And I'll get a few more on top of that because I do hope to get the Revenge of the Sith gunship and the Command gunship at some point, and then maybe even the Chrome Bomber if I'm fortunate enough to find that for a decent price. But additionally, recently I did get a few of these flight stands for the gunships and the various other vehicles I have that I'll be showing off in the future. And also these nameplates to go along with them. So I'll be showing that off a little bit. So I'm going to film this video in stages. First thing I'm going to end up doing is taking these guys out of the package. I think I'm going to do that off screen just to get everything situated with it. Get this off the flight stand because it can be a little tedious sometimes. And then get everything prepared for the next part. And now I have the clone pilots out of the package and the gunship off the stand. A couple things I did want to point out. I did do a review of this clone pilot a few years ago, which I would recommend checking out. But I did want to point out something on the back of the package here. This Tatooine Attack Anakin I recently picked up. Plan to do a video for soon. And this Coruscant Attack Padme I used to own, but I hope to track down a new one at some point. Just showing off the back of this again. Basically showing off what the bubble turrets can do. And something in particular I want to point out with this flight stand, in case you're wondering how exactly does it fit on there. So this top part right here fits on the back of the lip of the display stand. In fact, let's see if I can kind of lift this back a little bit. You can see it has a little bit of a lip at the bottom of that stand there, and that's where it catches. And then it just runs along this part here. Very nice thing to have. I've been wanting flight stands for the gunships for a long time now. It gives them a lot more character, makes them more fun to display. But anyways, I'll go ahead and put the bubble turrets on, and then we'll go from there. I have the turrets on now. Wasn't too bad to put them on at all. For me, the gunship feels a whole lot more complete when you have these turrets, and I especially like these ones. I know the bigger ball turrets, you can fit a clone inside, but it just doesn't look right with this gunship at all. These look more to scale, and I kind of treat it as, instead of being manned by someone inside the ball turret, it's kind of manned from like the co-pilot's perspective. Or it can be like in the helicopters where sometimes they have a machine gunner off to the side. And then you could have a clone sitting here. And I think that's kind of the idea they had behind it. And additionally, I have Omega Squad on the pad now. Put them on here in a minute. Part of the reason why I chose them as well is I'm trying to shake off that bent leg that the Demolitions or Scorch variant has. I think this might help. They look pretty good. And then the ARC Troopers, I plan on just putting them right here. The pilots fit in pretty good. We don't have a Shadow Phase 1 clone pilots, I don't think. They still look pretty good with the yellow. Anyways, I'll get this platform together. We'll do another look, and then we'll show off exactly how you put them, or they'll put the gunship on the flight stand here. And we'll take it from there. And we got the platform put back into place. And these clone commandos actually fit in a whole lot better than some of the standard clone troopers do. Height is just right. I know for a lot of the skinny mold TVC clone trooper sculpts, a lot of times their helmet is almost smushed into the roof there. It's not the case for these guys. Then one other thing I wanted to try is, let's see if we can actually close these doors. And it just fits with the demolition expert back there. Fits pretty good. Have been doing a little bit of research lately exactly how many clone troopers typically are in a Republic gunship at any time. And as fun as it is to pack this thing to the brim, it doesn't seem like there's quite that many. Most of the images I have seen, it's anywhere between like 6 and 8. But these commandos almost take up the space of 2 clones anyway because of the packs they have. They look pretty good in it. And a couple more things. We'll see how these ARC Troopers fit in. It shouldn't be too bad. I think I should be able to leave them on the stand. Something like that. Main thing is just to make sure they stay in the place. Then, let's go ahead and put this on the flight stand. It's on there pretty good. Like the angle it's at too. That's a more realistic angle for the Republic gunship. It's not really going to be horizontal the entire time. Seems like everyone's staying in place pretty good. Been thinking about should I untie this, then put it in its proper place, but actually it's pretty durable like that, so I think I'll leave it. But that does give me a couple ideas with it being on the stand here. I could have this droop down and then maybe have a clone scaling it. A closer look at the stand here. It does have the Republic symbol here. These are very nice. They're custom made, and you can get on eBay and find them. And there's a whole bunch of them, not just for the Republic gunships. There's also for like the ARC 170s, TIE Fighters, X-Wings, even the new E-Wing. There's one, which I do have. And then these nameplates. And there are some schematic plates as well. I think the Imperial Shuttle has one where it goes into all the specs for it, which is very impressive. Hope to get a few of those at some point. Makes it easier to rotate these around as well. To do the Tartakovsky scene with Grievous standing at the end here. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this new setup. Glad to finally add the ball turrets to this. As I said, I do plan to do the same thing with the other gunship I have, the last one that still needs it. Do a separate video for that, and I'll probably do a new setup for it, but I haven't decided yet specifically what I'm going to put in it. Stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support, and check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. Of course, as always, thanks for watching.